This week, we're going to take another look at Central Idea with a new nonfiction text. So before we talk about Central Idea, your job is going to be to first look at the vocabulary video so that you know the words that are going to show up highlighted in this new text. After you've watched the vocabulary video, then it's time to get your MyBook open to page 174 so that you can start reading the text called Bug Bites. You can read this text with someone at home, or you can follow along with the next video. After you've read the text Bug Bites, then you're ready to take a look at Central Idea. So there's an anchor chart on the page for you. I'm going to pull one up in the video as well. Okay, so central idea, we've talked about it before. The central idea is what a text is mostly about. There are clues in the text that can help you figure out what the text is mostly about. When you're looking for central idea, you can look at the headings in a text. Those are those small mini titles that come at the beginning of each section of a text. Another clue that you can use to figure out the central idea or what your text is mostly about is the visuals. You can look at things like pictures and graphs and charts, and that can also help you figure out what you're reading about and what the central idea is. Another way to figure out the central idea of a text is to look at the first or the last sentence in the paragraphs of that text. There's another way to find out central idea. Words that get repeated over and over and over again in a text can help you figure out what you're reading mostly about. So all of this information you can look at and think of it like a tabletop. So if we're thinking about a table, the top part of the table would be the central idea. That's the main part of the table. That's the base. So in order to figure out what the central idea is, you're going to need the details. You're going to need the support. Those are the facts that are showing up inside of the text. The facts are what lead to the central idea, which is what the text is mostly about. So please keep this information in mind because you're going to use it to answer the question after you read Bug Bites.